Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me here on Wellness Universe. My name is Jondi Whitis, and I'm here today for Wellness Universe to talk about helping healers and helpers and caregivers' needs for in-the-moment, compassionate self-care. I'm certain you can all agree that we all have a habit of putting off self-care, meaningful self-care, to help one more person or client or situation, or even check off one more of our endless to-do list. Sound familiar? As far as I can tell, we all do this much more often than we care to admit. So I have a few ideas for you today that can make this common habit less common in your own life. So ask yourself, if compassionate self-care could be easier and faster, would you do it more often? And I suspect the answer is yes. So that's why I'm here today to support you with some quick and easy and effective self-care tools. Today I want to share 3 techniques to help you reduce everyday overwhelm and reset our systems back to full neutral capability. And by systems, I mean all of the systems: our nervous system, our limbic system, our cognitive mindset, and our emotional felt sense too. So let's get started, because I know your time is valuable. So do me one favor. Just grab a pen and a piece of paper. Something like this will do. We're just going to make a couple of notes as we go, so there'll be a takeaway for you today. Great. So let's first take 30 seconds, maybe less, to set an intention that will direct our energy and our efforts towards the desired result, which is to reset and feel better fast. So let's say something out loud together like this. Anything will do. I'm going to say something very simple, like I set my intention to learn and receive fast, effective ways to care for myself in the moment. And if you like, you can even add something bigger or flowerier or more comprehensive, like for my highest and best good, and for all those around me, and for all those I serve. It's completely up to you. So moving forward, reducing overwhelm, whether it's thoughts or it's an emotional felt sense or even a body sensation, can be as easy as remembering to take a breath or pump the brakes to slow things down. But we so often forget to do that. So I'm going to make it into more of a technique so that perhaps that's more memorable for you. The first one I'm going to show you is very simple adaptation for busy people from a much larger algorithm called heart math. We're going to make this more meaningful, though, by adding a simple metric before we begin. So ask yourself, or do a quick body scan to assess your sense of things in this very moment. So my question along that line would be, what's my sense of self or situation right now? And your answer might be something equally simple, like, I'm okay, I guess. Or, things aren't bad right now. Or, my tank's about half full today. Whatever is true for you is perfect. But do make a quick note of it, because we're going to come back to that soon. Okay? Now let's talk about those 3 ways to have an even better sense of the right now with less overwhelm. So, simple adaptation for busy people. Number 1, place both palms over your heart area. That means on top of your heart or your thymus point, on top of your high chest or sternum. Perfect. Now just lightly close your eyes. Stay with me and visualize your hands directing your breath deep into your heart area, right underneath your palms. Literally take a minute to breathe in, slowly and deeply, in and around your entire heart. Good. Let's do one more. And maybe one more. Good. Now let yourself be the judge of when that process is complete for you, and then come back to me right here in the present moment. Open your eyes slowly. Allow yourself to revisit the metric that we took before this exercise. Ask yourself again that one simple question. What's my sense of self or the moment like right now. No pressure, just your simple truth in this very moment. And you might even add your favorite stretch or even a little isometric like finger templing as you ponder or notice the answer of the right now. Note this present new place, and then I'm going to ask you to just put that back down, come back to me, and let's go for another in the moment self-care strategy. Let's concede that often, even if we're feeling fairly grounded, we are affected by our client's own worry and fear and frustration or sadness or maybe all the effort. That's right. Their energy affects our energy. It's just unavoidable. But what we can do about it is apply one more in the moment self-care strategy, right? So here's what we're going to do. I'd like you to outstretch one hand and then gently use the other hand in a gentle embrace to squeeze, gently squeeze, one finger at a time. Let's begin with our thumb. This too is a simple adaptation from a much larger algorithm called Jinshinjutsu. I'd like you to just gently squeeze that thumb, gently, and notice what you notice. Place your full attention on that warm sensation of your own warm hugging of your own thumb until you feel a subtle pulsing in the thumb. Soon you'll find just the right amount of pressure that will easily bring that pulsing sensation to your attention. And as soon as you've noticed the subtle pulsing, this is an exercise in patience too, isn't it? As soon as you've noticed that, stop. Don't mean let go. I mean just don't go anywhere else. And savor this idea of this is me taking care of me mindset right now in this moment. This is me taking care of me. As soon as you're ready and you've noticed and you've savored that, I want you to just move on to the very next finger, in this case the index finger, and repeat the whole process with me. A gentle squeeze. Wait patiently for that sensation of subtle pulsing. Savor that. This is me taking care of me right now. Good. Okay, we're going to repeat that pattern for each of the fingers on our hand. So now we're going to the middle finger, and I'm just showing you, but I'm putting them gently into my own lap. In this way, surely you've noticed by now that you can do this in your lap, out of view, anytime you want. So again, wait for the subtle pulsing of your own body. I'm feeling it now. And then repeat your mantra, or whatever you'd like to call that. How about reminder? This is me taking care of me in this very moment. Good. And moving on to the ring finger. And again, I put it down. And I'm gently embracing that finger with just enough pressure so I feel the warm embrace of my finger. But it's not a chokehold. It's not hard. If it's too hard, you won't feel the subtle pulse. Patiently wait. Feel the pulse. There's mine. And repeat after me. This is me taking care of me right now in the moment. Good. And when you're ready, moving on to the pinky finger, the last finger. Gentle embrace. Just enough pressure. Patiently wait. Feel the pulse. Savor the moment. This is me taking care of me in the moment. Great. Okay, so now that we've treated each finger, if you've closed your eyes, please open them again. If not, you're already here. Come back to me and let's visit that simple metric again together, okay? What is my sense of self or situation right now? And make a note of that. Just jot it down. Anything will do as long as it's your truth. Now, I promised you 3 different easy self-care techniques for in the moment, so we're about to do the last one right now. Ready? Great. So I want you to join me by taking one of your outstretched hands and extend the index finger. And then I want you to come over here and place the index finger in a vertical line right underneath your nose, across your lips, and down your chin. Yeah. And I want you to use the other fingers in your hand to gently cradle the chin and make this really easy to do. I'm going to ask you to just hold that and rest easily with that hold. Lightly close your eyes and just breathe with me. We're going to do this for a whole 60 seconds. Good. Now open your eyes, release your fingers, stretch or move your shoulders, whatever intuitively feels right for you. And one more time, I'd like you to return to that metric. What's that like now? After you answer that question, you might allow yourself to glance back over the answers that you've already written down for each prior to that question or metric. What do you observe that is different or useful? You can text in a chat box, or you can simply savor it silently, your choice. Let's see. Okay. So I guess you've also noticed that this looks downright contemplative and very normalized, and I can do this even when I'm in the midst of helping another. Mm-hmm. This is a great in-the-moment self-care tool, and you can also teach it to your kids, which I'm sure you've also noticed that the closed lip approach is sometimes really useful when we are in overwhelm, whether we're the adult or the child. So I'm hopeful that this brief time together that we shared today is useful for you, helping you slow down at least long enough to give yourself some compassionate self-care strategies in the moment more often, and observe that paradoxically, slowing down actually increases your capability, your energy levels, and your window of tolerance to do this important work in the world that you do. If you liked what I offered, and you can check out more of these little videos and blogs coming your way on my own Wellness Universe profile page, or soon a Learn It Live class on compassionate self-care for in the moment. Until then, let's contain all this goodness in a quick and easy zip up, a bonus used often in the Eden medicine or applied kinesiology circles. Place your open palm in front of your body, underneath your navel, and down near your pubic bone. Travel that open palm up the body with about this much room between your body and your palm, so 1 or 2 inches. Travel that palm slowly, slowly up the body, maintaining that inch or 2 space until it travels all the way up to your nose, or some people, like me, like to even do it all the way across the head. And then another bonus, by the way, that's tracing the governing meridian up the front of the body. So we're zipping up all this goodness securely. And for extra fun, you could run your finger across the lips, twist it shut like a key in a lock, and put that key in your pocket or on your desk, just for fun. So We're done. Overwhelming emotions released, energized, threshold expanded, ready to do this important work that you do in the world. Today's presentation is one part of my mission to reach at least 1 million children and those who care for them with easy, in-the-moment self-care tools by the end of the year. You can find my handy-dandy handbook on Amazon under my name. Thanks for joining me. Hope to see you soon back on Wellness Universe for more quick, easy, effective, compassionate self-care, well-care strategies. And you can contact me in the moment or in the meantime, jondywhitis.com or Jondi, Jondi, at EFT4results.com. That's it. I'm out of here. Have a great day.